Freedom's for those who fight for it!
Freedom's for those who blah blah blah.
I'm going to be a real headache.
I think this is better. Denying them card draw is nice here. But we'll see what they do. I think Glacial Shard would be nutty here.
Too many cards. Even we cannot hold them.
I'm just gonna slam another
I'm
big
going
card.
to be a real headache.
Feel really weird, yeah.
Too many cards. Even we cannot hold them.
This is frustrating. Because I can't steal it because it's untargetable. I wanted to hit
Twilight falls.
Glacial Shard there, but I didn't. Good job. That's interesting. I have an overdrawn Spire, but it's not in my hand here. Does anyone know why that's working like that? Oh, there it is. Okay. Goes up a little late. A little late.
The sands of change flow through you.
No Viper? No, I should probably cut Cho'Gall and put Viper in. The main list is running Viper. But Viper has low drawn win rate, but if I'm playing against all staff trickery, Viper would be better here. To be honest.
Too many cards. Even we cannot hold them. Get it off. Get it off.
They're on to us.
The access is in here somewhere.
We cannot yield while nature endures.
Viper is like not performing well actually.
What do you
It's
think?
kind of interesting.
I think we should crush them. Too many cards. Even we cannot hold them. Time runs out. The end is here.
Is this bleh?
We cannot yield while nature endures.
Yeah, Cho'Gall is very fun. So I don't know. I have I don't know how I feel about it. It's bad. Double +2 attack. You gotta be joking me. Cho'Gall skin. Yeah, maybe I'm just supposed to keep the Cho'Gall.
Time waits for no one. Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
It's in here somewhere.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, I pulled out this jerkwad. That's nice. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know. I kind of wanted to play Herald Warlock today. The other deck, Druid is the new deck. But the more I look at it, the more I realize it's just Mendieta Druid, but with a different package, you know. This is awkward. They're also board locking themselves, which is questionable.
I have an idea. Is this normal?
I'm ready to sing!
Chill out.
Can't touch me! I'm ready to sing! No talking back! No talking back!
Seems pretty good, chat. Seems pretty good. You got the make giant board, remove their board. Put grandmothers on bottom of deck. Seems pretty good to me. Is it considered ignorant? I mean, it's not ignorant. OTK players are not necessarily dumb people, alright? Don't underestimate the OTK players, alright? They've infiltrated our society. They control our politicians, right? They're evil, but they're not dumb, alright? So, it is a little ignorant, yeah. Okay? It's the fact that people say, oh, they're dumb, is what it's allowed them to infiltrate our societies for so long.
Get it off! Get it off!
No talking back!
Get it off! Get it off!
Yeah.
I can see.
Did you guys know there have been many countries that have tried to ban OTKs in favor for more control-oriented and occasional tempo decks? But the CIA is top of those governments and put in OTK-friendly dictators, right?
Shogun versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. The hour of twilight. Feel our power! Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them!
Alright. Go coin spire. Oh, I wanted to change my deck trackers, so
The access is in here somewhere.
What class will you do believe it will be good for next from what?
Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them!
Been getting my
Is this normal?
Can't touch me.
I feel like getting a fast little Trixion is the play here. We'll see though. And I can just get fast Deathwing. Opponent isn't really doing anything here, so.
Time waits for no one.
Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them! Is this normal? Twilight falls across Is this normal?
The access is in here somewhere.
Go forth on swift wings.
Rampy boy? This is a desperation play.
My hatred cannot be contained.
This looks pretty desperate. Son of a way, it's kind of interesting. Conflatulate's way better when I have Godfrey, because it's giving me free mana, right?
Time waits for no one.
Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them! Is this normal?
Well, I could have stolen their licks there, and then played this for one. I should have done that. I missed the missed opportunity. I have a line here, but I don't know. Maybe it's only doing 1 damage there though. But I don't know. I could have rushed my 6/7 in then. Yeah. Probably was better. Guess we'll never know. Really bad.
I know, I know.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Alright.
Time waits for no one.
Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them! Get it off!
They're on to us.
Is this normal? Behold the dawn of twilight! These are my eyes to meet you!
Alright. Time to eat their deck, chat. See, this is why you gotta run Cho'Gall, right? Look how good this was. Okay. They don't have any minions left. Their deck is all spells now. Seemed pretty good, chat. I don't know. Just saying. I don't know.
Oh no, oh no!
Time waits for no one.
Wait, it doesn't kill it though. Aren't they just cooked? The freeze of the face was quite nice. Yeah.
I can see.
I gave up. All right, chat. 100% win rate so far. Chat, 100%. The Herald Warlock. Do I want to put Viper in? I know. It's weird. The stats say Viper is not actually worth it. Like every. I don't know. Actually, some stats say it's good. Maybe I should. I don't know. Maybe it is worth it. Alright, I could cut. Maybe I cut one Defy Smuggler or Viper. Alright, we'll run one Viper. But yeah, everyone's playing weapons X, so I don't know.
Cho'Gall versus Jaina.
The hour of twilight! Feel our power! I have an idea.
I'm going to be a
Leyline mage. Didn't know that was legal.
The magic flows through.
I have an idea. No, it won't work.
I could steal this. Let's go for Cursed Catacomb and see if I can hit. Oh, these suck.
I see.
I didn't want to steal this with Drain Soul. Just very inefficient use of resources. I get a. Right, what did they prepare for 5 mana here?
Chill out.
The asset is in here somewhere.
Deep Freeze apparently is doing pretty good. What do you think between Herald and Rafam? Okay, like, Rafam is kind of like if you wanted to take a good deck, throw a terrible win condition in it, solely for the memes, and lose a lot more. That you could do that, you know? Oh. The one I needed earlier. Can go Aspire Curse Chains next turn, I guess. Is it good meta though? Thoughts? True, K-Bone. Except in Wild. Your expertise? You don't need an expertise. You need to just know, go look at... Okay. Chat, it's like if you said, hey, what do you think is a better job? Hamburger flipper at McDonald's? Or a cushy executive job, making tons of money, barely doing any real work, you know? Like, I can just look at the numbers. There's not, like, there's no expertise needed, alright? You could come to the same conclusion.
Too many cards. Even we cannot hold them.
I'm going to be a real headache. I'm a pretty big deal in here.
Ted still has dumb questions. I don't know, just people want to play a bad deck which is totally fine. But they want my permission to play the bad deck. Like, is it okay, Mr. Streamer, that I play this atrocious deck? I'm like, yeah, it's at least here in America, you can. Right? They're like, but I'll lose more. I'm like, exactly. They're like, dude, you can hit the legend with atrocities, alright? Atrocities of decks with a basic spending use of understanding of spending your mana. Son of a... Okay, that's all. Yeah, I don't know. They had actually a pretty good, I mean, lately mid-range actually might be good at us, because...
versus Rexa.
Okay. Chat, does anyone know... Okay. I have a trip booked to, for BlizzCon, and I'm renting a car. But I don't have car insurance right now. And it didn't say anything about renting car insurance. Do you just get that when you're there? But like, they didn't ask me, and I'm a little confused. I don't have car insurance because I don't own a car. It's weird they didn't ask. Yeah, I did it through my airline. Like, you know, the airline's kind of, so... Yeah, so, I don't know. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, if it's not, I'm kind of screwed. But... Wait, that's really good for me, though. Like, that really helps.
Too many cards.
I feel like that's a big mistake.
Cannot hold them.
I could steal this, but I think I'd rather just steal the big minion here. Damn.
Twilight falls
It immediately gets to save the coin, chat. Let's go.
Time runs out. The end is near.
I can get a turn 6 annihilation, which seems pretty good to me. I don't know. Call me crazy, but... When you check in and just ask for it, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't flown anywhere in so long. I forgot. I used to travel all the time when I had a regular job and I was like normie adjacent. Was Disable guaranteed? No, it was not. If it's not, I have to go coin and then I have to go bananas. And then I can always get it, but not always get it without coin, basically. So. I am going to BlizzCon. It's going to be crazy, dude. I'm going to be blizzing it up. Yeah, I don't, so... Yeah, well, we're in Anaheim, and I want to go to some cool events that are like 20 miles away. Uh, like, I'm pretty much gonna be out, dude. I'm not gonna sleep when I'm in California. Basically, I'm gonna be out doing stuff. It's gonna be crazy. Just take the bus there. I can't take the bus at 3 in the morning. You know, so. But yeah, I have plans for Friday night. I want to do some sex cult stuff. Saturday night I'm gonna do some sex. Sunday night I'm gonna do sex cult. Saturday I'm hoping to, like, you know, maybe sometimes people get dinner after BlizzCon. Stuff like that could happen.
Too many cards. Even we cannot hold
Yeah,
them.
dude, it's expensive. Well, it's not actually. I got the BlizzCon ticket for free, luckily, but that looks like it's a 3. But just like hotel and flight. So
What do you think? I think we should crush them.
yeah, I think if you live in like if I lived in California, it would be a no-brainer. I'm like if you could just drive from Los Angeles for the day.
What do you think? I think we should crush them.
Have a pretty big deal in here.
All right, we're just gonna go Coin Annihilation. Live from California. I mean, how long would it take me to drive? Let's see. California. Let's type in directions. Wow, it's so far. The flights weren't that bad there. It's like bad because I could have, you know, taken even a nonstop, but the problem with the nonstop. But yeah, I don't know. It's a 2,000. Wait, oh, it's a 740-hour walk, an 8-day bike ride. Oh, that's not so bad. You could just ride your bike in 8 days. The problem is my bike would run out of power. You know, because I have a battery charged bike.
Quickly.
It's a 33-hour car ride. Okay. Yeah, it's much longer. Like, man. Dude, just open road forever. Dude, I hate driving. High-speed rail. Dude, you know, ZVD, my younger brother also is obsessed with the high-speed rail.
Too many cards. Even we cannot hold them.
And he's basically like, yeah, China, yeah, they have some, you know, less rights in theory, but they have high-speed rail where we have, like, less rights, but no high-speed rail. That's basically his point of view. Oh, that drives 6 too. There's Japan that has both. Nice. And there's North Korea that has no rights and no high-speed rail. It's the worst of both worlds. Basically, long story short, try not to move to North Korea. All right.
Too many cards. Even we cannot hold them.
No talking back. In here somewhere. No talking back.
Connect to those unseen.
Bro, this isn't gonna do it.
far. I concede.
Sugar versus Say!
Listen to the drip, drip, drip. The hour of twilight. Fear our power!
Not AI generated Chicago West. Chat, how long, dude, till AI can just basically, one, play the game, and two, just like, you know, it just has to randomly put out analogies once in a while. To be honest, I think AI is really far away from doing my job. But I feel like it could fake it for like 15 minutes, you know? Without chat noticing, and then it would notice. Like, you know, at like 9 o'clock at night, when I'm getting tired. What would counter this Warlock deck now? I don't know. Alright, so... what... I mean, this deck is... stats are kind of unclear on this deck. There's actually not that many people playing it. Base Hunter is its worst matchup at 23% over the last 7 days, but no one's playing that. Z Shaman, it's unfavored. Let me look at the meta, so then I can look up the matchups.
No, it won't work.
And Herald Warlock is quite good. Unfavored against Quest Hunter and Burn Mage. So Quest Hunters are unfavorable, and that's going to be pretty impactful. You think AI could ban people? Yeah, AI art is pretty easy at ban people. It's more like AI would just, it would be like those policies. You know when like Blizzard bans someone unjustly? You would just say something that like it would construe as insulting, and then you would just be banned, and there'd be no appeals process. That's kind of the future with AI.
Too many cards. Even we cannot hold them.
No, it's more like it would just like randomly make a mistake and then be like, oh, must ban now. Player said incorrect thing or situation.
The access is in here somewhere.
Ooh, wait, I got the right hit immediately. Oh, good. Ryan Kibler, thank you for the raid, everybody. 1 second.
Can't touch me.
Time runs out. The end is
This seemed pretty good, chat. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the new meta. I think I saw. What exactly? A little scared of dying.
What do you think? I think we should
Have a pretty
cross
big
now.
deal in here. Have a pretty big deal in here.
Can't touch me.
Join me in my eternal blah blah blah. Bro, we're about to be an 80% win rate. The climb is a little out of control here, chat.
My family, my rules.
The access is in here somewhere.
Dude, look at that.
I'm off it.
Cho'Gath versus Anduin. Light shall bring victory.
The hour of twilight. Feel our power.
quickly.
How's your deck doing against Priest doing? I don't know. We haven't played against Priest. We'll see. Even we. Why wasn't Thief Priest buffed? You know, here's why. Look. The reality is Blizzard hates Priest, right? They hate Priest. But unfortunately, if they completely delete the class, Priest might finally rise up and start their own game called Hearthstone. That's all control mirrors. And they're worried that they have enough of a voting block that they would take a sizable chunk of the player base to go play Hearthstone. And if they don't have Priest in the game, they can't say they stole the idea because it's like, oh, you literally don't even have Priest, right? So because of that, what are they gonna say? Because of that, they just do just enough appeasement so the Priests don't revolt. But they never want Priest to actually be good. Anytime they've actually been good, it's been by accident. Rogue, on the other hand, right? Like, you'd think if we'll go reading to Jay Alexander's tweets that the Rogue is the worst class of all time, right? Constantly getting bullied by Blizzard. Yet it literally always has the highest play rate and is always broken, right? It'll be like not broken for 2 days and then people will figure out how to make it broken. It's happened so many times. Nerfs to Rogue are really just to, like, make it seem like they want a balanced meta, but really they just want a broken Rogue meta.
Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them! Nice to meet you.
How do you think Demon Hunter stacks against balance now? So everybody like looks at me and they just think like, oh, No Hands has some sort of take on things, like just on vibes or expertise. But what I do is I just go and I say, all right, let's see where Demon Hunter is. Demon Hunter. Wait, can I? I can't just show Demon Hunter here. Let's. Is it sort by popularity? Okay. Let's see what people are playing at Legend. Void Demon Hunter is still 3.16% of the meta. All right, and let's see how it's doing. Void.
Quickly.
It is a 48.6% win rate. So that's enough. That's good enough. Oh, you can't see it's on the. So that's like decent. Like it's enough to get to Legend, but it's not a good deck. All right. Wait. Oh, nice.
I'm a pretty big deal in here.
Can't touch me.
Fun, I am having fun. Bad versus Warlock. The gentleman, thank you for the prime. Yeah, so the Thief Priest 40 health isn't like, well, we beat Thief Priest by just like relentlessly putting on awkward boards. They only have 2 Shattered Ruins. And eventually they kind of get outvalued. Not all the time. And I'm running a 1 of Viper, so I can beat their weapon. GG, you won. I mean, it's not over, but we're certainly ahead. We also can get a bunch of Deathwing value. We get a bunch of 1-mana dragons for scams, even if we're behind. So it's just hard for. And my cards are like okay in their deck, but they're just they're not. They also don't have the hero, the Warlock hero power.
I'm going to be a real headache.
Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them!
Dude, the taunts are annoying. Okay, Wait, actually, it's fine. What am I talking about?
What do you think? I think we can crush them!
It's in here somewhere.
The end is here! Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them! Twilight falls across Adam.
I'm going to be a real headache. The assets is in here somewhere.
You like making these awkward boards where there's no like one card that can clear, which is nice. Thoughts? China's rubber, you are glue. I don't know. I feel like rubber and glue are like metaphors that don't apply in today's society. I just don't. I don't know.
Costumes quickly.
I'm a pretty big deal in here.
Close to lethal here.
Too many cards. Even we cannot
Problem with
hold them.
my tutu didn't die. I could do double hellfire, but it doesn't actually work here. It's kind of interesting. Is there any card in my deck with Drain Soul? No, Drain Soul doesn't get there. Defy Smuggler if I had it in hand. I guess I could get it off of Hellfire. Off of,
No, it won't work.
maybe I do go for it. There's like very high odds of hitting it.
Get it off. Runs out. The end is here.
Got it. Dude, that's a nice lethal, right? Dude, 83% win rate today. 83%.
Chugol versus Rexa.
Begin the hour of twilight. Fear our power.
Where's the other 17%? I don't know, dude. I lost the game, alright? Oh, I know, 100% win rate. Chat, YouTube clickbait has basically, look, has ruined, you know, like basically you can't survive in this industry if you don't lie. Because like if I put it like, hey, 55% win rate, 0 clicks, alright? And then next thing I know, I'm unemployed, right? Where I could get like 100% rank win rate at like rank 40,000, but people just see 100% win rate, you know? Yeah, dude. Chad, I feel like I had some, I said, this is my last time, they accidentally made the attack truth broken. That was a pretty good one. And how is Quest Hunter the best deck? It is, how is it the best deck? It's a little surprising, right? Then people gotta click, well, I How you play that way? What way? Oh, they're hard running Storm the Gates over there. Okay.
Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them! I have an idea. No, it won't work. Nice to meet you.
I don't know. Questionable. Can I ask you something? Yep. Alright. That was it.
One minute, one minute, one minute.
Blah, 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 blah.
Muzzle their magic.
My magic chat.
I'm going to be a real headache.
I'm a pretty big deal in here.
What? Wait, this was so illegal, dude. Like, how were they legally allowed to do this?
I'm going to be a real headache. My head.
Alright, I slam Annihilation next turn. And then we praise. Hello, Cantaloupe. Cantaloupe, I got somebody to room with me. So So saving a lot of money. It's somebody I met on my first. We were friends on their Battlegrounds player, but we used to be friends. I met him. He's a streamer now, but I met him. You guys know Lee. At a playoffs. About 7 years ago, right? Was it 7 years ago? No, it would be 8 years ago. When my stream would get 10 viewers. So. With ZBD, are you coming to BlizzCon? Where is it? No, I'm not even getting the virtual ticket. It's like my first, so it'll be neat. Like I couldn't do lots of walking before, so walking around these giant conferences would hurt my foot too much. Like even 7 years ago. But now I've been doing long walks on the concrete beach, so I should be able to be fine, you know. And I'm probably I'm probably driving into Los Angeles Friday and Sunday night. So I'm gonna be jam packed, no sleep, all grind, all go. It's gonna be exciting.
Sugar versus Illidan. This is now
The hour of twilight. Fear our power. Either the Legion dies, or I die with it!
These are due back tomorrow.
These are blah 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 blah. In real life world champs, yeah. That'll be exciting. It's with this. It looks like it's gonna be with these cards. So this is the meta. So kind of interesting. But this is like my situation of this. Yeah. So if I had to bring, okay, what decks do I think? I feel like Herald Rogue is gonna make a comeback. I think it already is, but let's see. But yeah, I bet it'll be Z Shaman, Druid. Well, Thief, Chad. You guys know Thief Priest is actually doing really well. It's crazy, dude. Dude, we got ourselves a control meta. It was like just nerf the broken decks. It's crazy. Like, dude, people were acting like I've been saying for a while, like control's not dead, it's just sleeping. I didn't say it like that. But yeah, you got Thief, Priest, and Warlock, which are both top tier decks. So, and I'm like 5-2 today. Will you be casting games at BlizzCon? No. Yeah, I did not. I have not really like advocated for a spot casting. To be honest, it sounds like a lot of work. Chad, I've come to realize like responsibility is exhausting. All right. Crowd weighs heavy. You don't say the honest truth, yeah. Well, it's like I like being, you know, you just can't be responsible for everything. You got to pick a few things. Like I'm responsible for the entertainment of about 1,000 people a day, right? Or maybe live, you know, something like that. And then what else am I responsible for? I'm just responsible for if OTK decks get too powerful. Posting something on Twitter saying they're yeah. What do we?
Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them!
I'm going to be a
Got bad placement. Really bad placement, but I might not get punished, but Demon Shadow? Is that the OTKU?
Unleash hell!
Oh, okay.
Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them! Twilight falls upon us. Is this normal? Twilight falls upon us. Is this normal? Is this normal? Time runs out. The end is here. Shadow envelops you.
I don't know. This is punished for my bad placement earlier, but still we're okay here. Wait, can't I just choke all and eat all their Viper things? Wait, man! Am I getting wrecked here?
The Titans could use some chaos.
Stupid OTK players thinking thinking that they can OTK the no hands. Chat, nothing makes me happier than seeing an OTK player fail. All right. Dude, little do they know, they were up against Bluff Catcher McGee, alright? AKA No Hands.
Chugal versus Enza.
Ready to jam with me?
The hour of twilight. Feel our power.
I guess you keep Hellfire here. Chat, 6-2 today with the Herald Warlock, alright? 6-2, top 100.
Won't be long now.
How did you get started playing Hearthstone? Okay, so I was having a ton of hand pain, like really bad nerve pain, and like so I used to go to bars, and I'd be at the bar, and like people would rub into me, and just that would like hurt immensely. So I was kind of in a tough situation of what to do. So I asked and I was playing lots of games on Board Game Arena. Have you ever gone on Board Game Arena? It's a website. Board Game Arena. Yeah, it's still a thing. See if I can log in. If I still have an account from years ago. Oh, okay. All right, I found it. Hellfire is nutty though.
Too many cards.
So I would play, let's see if I can see some of the games I would play. Play now. I'd play a lot of Stone Age and Through the Ages. But there were so many games there, and I was really good. I was on top, like, ranked on a lot of things. I was just very good at board games. And those were games that I could play. And I didn't know about things like Hearthstone, like, you know, a kind of more legitimate feeling. This is interesting. So, but yeah, I was looking for a game, and my brother suggested Path of Exile, and I could play Righteous Fire, because I was trying to play Diablo 2. But yeah, I was just kind of like very depressed, because I was in so much pain. And I was trying to play Diablo 2, and my brother suggested Path of Exile. And I did that for a while, but I literally put like a weight so I could always be clicking. And then I discovered Hearthstone, and it was just way better.
Even we cannot hold them.
As a casual game for me. So I discovered Hearthstone, and I was just playing it a ton, and then I like had already like won. I found out Battlefy, and I would play in tournaments, and then I found out like, oh, if you do well, you can go to the playoffs, and then I qualified for the playoffs. My ladder rank wasn't good enough, but I won a tournament to qualify for the playoffs, and then I did very bad in the playoffs. But I just wanted to go to these different, you know, they had the tour stops then, and I got to one at HET Philadelphia, and I won it. Pretty big deal, you know. Some guy, and that was kind of, and then I got fired from my job. I didn't get fired actually. I got laid off, but like it just feels like I know at a certain level they didn't want me. I just know deep down.
I'm going to be a real headache.
Get it off! Get it off!
That's real to admit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was just really my boss and I were not getting along. And I don't know. Like my coworkers told me like, "Oh, we couldn't see this coming." Dude, I always see breakups coming. I swear, nowadays. I've had so many like breakups in general. Everyone's like, "Oh, I just couldn't, you know." Where I'm never blindsided. I'm always like realize that anyone can leave you at any time. All right. Anyways. And then I said I'm gonna move back to Chicago, and then COVID happened, And I was like procrastinating getting a job. Doomsayered. Interesting. Is Doomsayer even bad for me? Do I slam Annihilation anyways here? What do you think, chat? Do you slam Annihilation? I can go Viper and Ultrixion here and just... It's actually kind of decent play. Annihilation is GG, you think so?
What do you think?
I think it's better than Ultrixion and...
Crush them!
I'd put... well, here's the thing. I can delete their board. I think I'm gonna go with this. Because now I can go Annihilation the next turn. Because they have to redevelop, right? Yeah.
Snitches get stitches.
Hey, I got you, friends.
So now I just do the same thing a turn later. But now they have no value. I don't know. That's basically my take. Oh yeah, so I was competing in these tournaments on Battlefy and doing quite well with them. I hired some people to do coaching for me. I like went through a few coaches. Dude, I went through one coach who I was already like I've been playing for 2 months, and I swear I was already better than this guy. Dude, there are some people out there coaching at least 7 years ago that, quite frankly, had no business coaching. People, I don't know, is like, yeah. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I won 90% of life coaches. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Well, it's like... Wow, that was close.
That's enough. Stage is yours.
Ooh. Chat, the win rate is out of control, chat. 7-2 today. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I won HCT Philadelphia, but then I had a bunch of back pain, and I thought I was gonna lose Hearthstone. And then I stumbled into this book called Healing Back Pain, which basically why I can walk again. But my pain was getting so bad, and I read this book, and it changed my life. It's the most important book I ever read. But then I would still have these flare-ups, so, you know, but but yeah, so I was playing Hearthstone, and then I got into GM. I literally have that book. Yeah. It's interesting, the book, so, John Sarno, yeah. There's another guy, like, I know someone from Sex Cult, and there's a guy who basically wrote a more recent take. I like John Sarno's stuff better. I've read his books 15 times each. They really want you to believe them. I had to like really think about, because a lot of times you don't there's some things that Sarno doesn't quite get right. Because I've actually tinkered with his stuff. So Sarno is like very Freudian, and he thinks it's like repression. I have this mentality that your brain basically uses pain as primarily a negative feedback mechanism, and it doesn't, and you will interpret meaning from pain. So I don't know if you like heard about the nocebo effect, but like basically, if I like tell you I have some, there's an old CGB Grey I watched of it where like, oh, if I say, oh, I'm playing a sound that it's unhearable to the human ear spectrum, but it's playing on my stream, and if you listen to more than 20 seconds, you'll get a headache. And you might start getting a headache because I said that, but the sound is bullshit. Like, but why would your brain do that? Like, one thing is like, oh, that seems counterproductive. Your brain might be trying to protect you from this sound that's damaging your brain, right? So a lot of things are, if you have a bad situation, like so let's say you hurt yourself skiing, right? And then you go skiing, and you haven't had any pain, and you all of a sudden you're hurting a lot. Your brain might be saying like, I'm really afraid of getting hurt again here. So, but like this person won't just allow me to feel fear. So, but they'll respond to pain. So it kind of incentivizes you to do things. And a lot of chronic pain is like a bad feedback loop where, okay, your brain is afraid. So gives you back pain. And then all of a sudden you're at home, you're not exercising. You're doing very bad, which only increases your anxiety. It makes your body weaker, and that kind of can spiral over time. And you basically have to, one, you have to break the cycle, but two, a lot of people have bad mental habits that they'll restart a cycle anyways. So the restarting the cycle is like if you're, let's say a chronic people pleaser, but deep down you don't want to be a people pleaser. It's not really who you are. You feel like you're supposed to. You might get pain again. That's kind of like the theory. So one with back pain, first you just say there's nothing wrong with my back, and you try to interpret it when you're having back pain as not as my back is hurting, but like I am feeling anxious or I'm overstressed. Not that my back is damaged, like I've been working really hard. Something more along those lines tends to be better.
The access is in here somewhere.
I'm a pretty big deal in here.
Yes, I tell other people, I've met so many people. I've even gotten people who have small symptoms and gotten rid of their symptoms. So somebody just had a little pain, I tell them, it's actually also very common for people to have like these psychosomatic pain, but just a little bit, and it goes away. So it's kind of like when your computer's like acting up and it just starts working again and you just don't think about it. So yeah, I think psychosomatic pain is very common. But it's also like I don't even like the term psychosomatic pain because I think all pain is psychosomatic, in that all pain is in the mind. It's always in the mind. It's just our brain. We call it psychosomatic when we feel like the brain is giving us pain that it shouldn't, basically. Like it's like, why is our brain giving us pain here? This seems to not be an actual problem. And then we say, oh, it must be psychosomatic.
It's in here somewhere.
I'm going to be a real
All pain? Yeah, I mean, it's good for all pain. My back pain went away completely in about 2 months after healing back pain. After being in pain for like 5 months, constantly, like the point where I'd always have to put the thing under my back. But it took me a lot longer to get rid of my hand and foot pain. And my hand and foot pain aren't completely away, but they're drastically reduced. So, what was I gonna say? Basically, the longer the pain, but I think back pain is they talk a lot about back pain in the book as it relates to. Oh, this is bad though. Am I cooked yet? I might be cooked. I need to heal. Aren't they just gonna slasher so lethal me here? Oh god. What's my line here? I don't even know.
have an idea. No, it won't work.
Yeah, so I right now, I've been having back pain. What do I say? I've been having pain in my back while playing, and I realized I'm pretty sure I have a weak core as well. I haven't been doing. I finally did. So whenever you have pain, it's supposed to be a detective of like what's going on, because it could be something in your body. Oh wait. The wall post, but but it also can but it also can be not that. But yeah, it's I think also like there's this element of like if your brain feels like it's using too much energy on something effectively. This is awkward because I feel like I'm probably supposed to go Deathwing here, but it really sucks to go Deathwing. Because I lose out on like my Ultrixian value here. But like it's the safest play. I think I just do Deathwing here. Yeah. So, but how are you overweight? Wait, how are you not overweight? Are you talking to me, Zofo? My core. Yeah. I mean, I think also so people who are missed 1-1. I prefer having this order, and I also don't want to shuffle there, because if I shuffle there, I lose the grandmothers at the bottom of my deck, which they're on the bottom of my deck right now. So
I've got more left in me.
I think I have guaranteed lethal. Okay, yeah. Take the... Oh, I struggle with weight. Yeah. I mean, I kind of struggle with weight. Dude, 80%. I mean, I don't really struggle with weight. Like, if I wanted to lose weight and it was my only priority, like if somebody paid me $20,000 a month to be incredibly thin, I could do it, right? Because I could focus all my energy on that. I could go for walks. I could get less sleep. I could work out large amount of times. I have not reviewed the classic cards though. But yeah. But yeah, that's like basically the main thing of back pain is you have some injury, and maybe it's small, but you feel it's big, so your brain is very anxious, and that creates a self-perpetuating loop. I think so. I was listening. There's this concept of actually like being what being crazy or being delusional means. So everybody can have like. So if you're like an anxious person, but you've been diagnosed with anxiety, you on a certain level know that the emotion you feel is not in line with reality, right? You feel more anxiety than you think is appropriate, but you can't help it. That's kind of like chronic pain for people. But this idea that if you think your pain, like people will be very emotionally attached to their pain, where I mean it's more like, no, like I have something wrong with me, and I don't know, like, you know, like obviously like, I'm not a doctor, right? But like I'll try to tell my mom, I'm like, oh, maybe you're having this elbow pain in a similar way I do, and she just won't even like know. And it's like your son suffered for this for 10 years. We have like half the same genes. I don't think you should count this out, but she won't even entertain the idea. But if you think your pain or your anxiety is just like, you know, the people who are schizophrenic who like think that the government is after them, you know, but there's also probably somebody out there that the government is actually after them, right? So there's someone out there who's not actually schizophrenic, but the first few weeks. That's interesting. That's pretty hard, yeah. Yeah, I think if now it's even easier to lose weight because you can take Ozempic. But like the biggest thing about losing weight is making it a priority. If you make it like a top priority, it's very easy to do, in my opinion. That's my controversial take. I say, my joke is, I say losing weight is easy. It's almost it's almost as easy as gaining weight. Where gaining weight is very easy, but losing weight, it's more what's hard is like losing weight while being under like immense work stress, right? Or having like family stuff, you know.
What do you think? I think we should crush them!
That could be bad. Why are they going all these nightmare mode?
I should eat you.
That's frustrating.
Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them!
I'm a pretty big deal in here. I'm going to be a real headache.
Where are your 30s? Yeah, I don't know. I know. I feel like my endurance is really good right now, but my strength, I don't know. I've been like a little bit more higher weight than I'd like to be, but I don't know. I guess I just don't have time where I'm just like running around, but. Isn't it harder to lose weight for good once? I don't know. Isn't it just more habits? I'm not exactly sure.
Nobody's gonna know.
I'm short on time.
That was rough.
The true masters draw close. Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them!
I could just hit Annihilation here and play it immediately. Actually, that'd be pretty good, right? These are terrible. What do I do here?
Can't touch me.
Freezing? It's freezing.
Time runs out. The end is here. I see twilight falls across.
I don't know. Would have been dumb.
Somewhere.
Normal.
Not that hard, dude. Dude, not eating junk. Okay, not eating junk food is so hard, dude.
I'm short on time.
Dude, I have a problem of like even so today, chat. I made rice and sausage, but like I just was so hungry. I ate 5 sausages and a whole cup of rice. So that was probably like 2,000 calories in one meal, and then I had like a glass of milk. So that's 2,200 calories in one meal. And I just like. And it's like, if I don't eat that much, I get hungry, dude. That's the problem.
Shadow envelops you. What do you think? Time runs out. The end is here.
So I can go this into Deathwing. What's the best diet? The best diet, in my opinion, for weight loss is keto. I've done it multiple times. It's worked every time. It's been effective every time. The problem with keto is like long-term sustainability. I think it's unhealthy, basically. But yeah. But yeah, keto is incredibly effective. Life would feel shallow. Yeah, it is a little shallow. It's you know, it's kind of you have to pick. You know, a lot of these strategies. Keto makes everything easy and simple, and you don't have to. Is whenever you're hungry, you eat this, and you don't have to use much willpower. So it really works, but it comes at the cost of the deliciousness of carbohydrates, and even the explosiveness of carbohydrates, where you know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Anyone doing Ozempic in the chat? Like, how does it, like, I've seen so many people who I'm pretty sure are on Ozempic that have, like, lost, like, 40 pounds in the last year. And it's, like, or some Ozempic, even Jim Gaffigan apparently lost all this weight. Let's see. I don't know. But apparently he's not fat anymore. Yeah.
Job's done.
Yeah. Geotable strategy, yeah. But I don't know. I mean, I look at it as you know, I gave up between, I think, so I went on a diet starting in like September of 2022, I think. Wait, let me think. No, 2021. I was 240 pounds. So 45 pounds heavier than I am now. And I lost about 30 pounds by December. And then I lost the other 15 in like another 3 months. It was really effective, you know. And I kind of said, you know what? I've had 35 years of eating cookies. Oh, I hate tracking calories. Who has time for that, dude? Like, yeah, like who has time to freaking like analyze every little thing they eat? I mean, it's kind of like saying for me, like, oh, the best strategy is to hire a private chef. Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So I was 240 pounds. So, but why are a bunch of chatters overweight? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Like, if you want to and you didn't want to use Ozempic, because probably just like the right play, you just keep trying different things out until something works. I mean, the big thing is, do I get the Viper out now? Wait, you think they're do I want to Viper this more than I want to give a 12-12 here?
What do you think? I think we should cross.
I kind of feel like I want a 10-10 more here. I don't know. So much stats.
The access is in here somewhere.
Oh yeah, I think I did. That's what I mean. So I had 5 sausages. Like, dude, the amount I eat is absurd. Yeah, but I do. There are people who are like, oh, I'm dieting. I just don't lose weight, and they think it's like their metabolism, and it's usually like how much they eat. I remember, dude, I was getting dinner with some people that I was like not that close friends with. It was they were more friends of the person I was dating, and let's see. There's this one guy. He was he was like a small guy. He's thin and 5'4", and he's saying like, "Oh, I just eat whatever I want." And then like he orders a smaller dish than me, right? It's like half the size. Doesn't finish it. I get the biggest thing you can get. I eat all of it, and then I proceed to eat other people's food that they didn't finish. Like, so I'm literally eating like 2.5 times more food than him. Like, that's why I can gain weight. Like, and he's like, oh, I eat whatever I want. Like, he just doesn't want to eat a lot, you know? So. Like, the problem for me isn't, oh, I'm like out of food. It's more like I'm still hungry. Like, I'm still hungry.
Get in my belly!
But I've already eaten a lot of calories. Like, I already know, like, okay, I had 4 sausages and a big bowl of rice. Like, that's enough calories. Yet I still want to eat more. Yeah, dude. Like, chat, like, the problem isn't, like, the logical. It's the emotions of hunger, all right?
Short.
The exit is in here somewhere.
Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them!
Roses.
Nice to meet you.
Dude, the glacial shards here are so illegal, dude.
Nice to meet you.
Shuts off hunger more efficiently, yeah. But I think, like, so there's also some theories. Like, I think I just have this hunger for life in general. So I don't know. I think it has positive side effects. Like, I know I'm just, like, I think my whole system doesn't work unless I'm incredibly physically active. Like, my whole body is, like, it's not built to be just doing nothing all the time. Wait, Mike, do I actually die here to this bullshit?
These are due back tomorrow.
Wait, really? They have 12 cards left, though. And they're doing 2 damage a turn. There's like no way, right? How do they even get there with animation times? Ha ha! They didn't get there, chat. Alright. That's yours. Probably just have to go Annihilation here, I'm guessing. How much burst do I have? Not enough, okay. Oh, they get board space issues too here, right? Dude, what the heck? This deck is so illegal, dude. Dude, if this deck becomes meta... I could do something with like Hellfire instead, and then like steal these and then hero power.
What do you think? I think we should crush them.
Annihilation. Alright. Now we praise Shet. Son of a!
Inside voices, please.
Try this deck, though. We're not playing that deck. I'm not gonna play that deck. I'm not playing that deck. It's not my style.
Sugar versus Granda.
The hour of twilight. Feel our power.
Job's done.
going to be a real headache.
Elune, bring guidance.
Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them!
The assets are in here somewhere.
They do silence just to have more tradables, but I don't know.
Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them!
Can't touch me.
Alright, shut up, game. I found out the government is after me? But,
Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them!
It's in here somewhere.
Twilight falls across Azeroth.
I think I just want more tempo here.
Twilight falls across Azeroth. Behold your future.
Wait, they killed off their own guy to play around my Steely boy? It's actually a nice play. Kind of annoying them. Alright, what do I do here? Oh, they have Spire in there. Okay.
I'm going to be a real headache.
Nice to meet you. Shadow envelops you.
The assets is in here somewhere.
I also could go Deathwing next turn. I was thinking about going Deathwing.
Twilight falls across
That if I go Deathwing, I get the 5 damage burst per turn, which tends to be decent. Could do something like Cho'Gall Slam though. Cho'Gall Slam is pretty good here. Maybe it is Cho'Gall. think it's Cho'Gall, chat? I also can like diversify where I don't go all in on Cho'Gall. I think Cho'Gall is kind of insane here though. Guess they've already used one Shattered Ruin, so let's go all in on Cho'Gall. Yeah, and it's unlikely they have Shattered Ruin. They've already used one. And then, like, their deck only has 2 Shattered Ruins, and my deck is just like a Shattered Ruin Fiesta. Like they have lots of things they want Shattered Ruin against, I guess, so... Yeah, that's what I mean. Look at this terrible play. Like, what are you doing here? You're gonna die. That's what you're doing.
Cho'Gall versus Rexxar.
Begin the hour of twilight. Fear our power.
Should I consider adding him? Cho'Gall, almost every list doesn't run Cho'Gall, but you gotta run Cho'Gall for the flavor. But it's completely unnecessary for your win rate. So... But, like, I can't help it for the flavor, though. Like, wasn't that, like, a pretty sick win with Cho'Gall? Now, were we going to win without Cho'Gall? Yeah. But we got to win with style with Cho'Gall. Alright? Ooh, wait, that's kind of good for me.
Too many cards. Even we cannot hold them.
I'm going to be a real headache.
Hunter Quest, which one is your favorite? Herald Warlock? That's solely based off playstyle. Warlock is my favorite class. I'm a great Warlock player. I don't think I'm one of the... I think I might be the best Control Warrior player in the world. I don't think I'm the best Warlock player, but I think I'm a damn good Warlock player, right? You know? So, yeah. This Druid is, might be the best. Attack Druid with Vendetta. Son of a... Blee. Blee, blee.
Cards! Even we cannot hold them!
It's in here somewhere.
Too many cards! Even we cannot hold them!
I'm going to be a real headache.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a pretty big deal in here.
So I kind of want to get this in the pool. What does Cho'Gall do? It turns our guys they eat their minions instead of our minions. How is Aya rogue? I've seen 0 people play it, which probably means terrible. I could see like Aya just being run with no, but the problem is like you're on going second actually also matters a lot. So I'm rank 5. All right, well then I lied. Okay, let me look at decks that run Aya. Okay. So there are like Herald rogues that run Aya that have a solid win rate. So yeah, I don't know.
What do you think?
I think part of the issue with Aya.
What do you think? I think we should crush them!
It's in here somewhere. Yes, it's in here somewhere.
Part of the issue with Aya is that going second is very bad in a tempo meta, and it's still a tempo meta. So, I think that makes a... That's probably actually like why the card is bad. I think Kazaka's potion is the best, and then it's Jade, and the third one is terrible. Can't remember what it is even, but Fire Solitude is a good card. 20 worth of stats for 5 mana often. What is the win condition of this Warlock deck? Yeah, so see what I have here? I have 27 attack of minions on the board. See, this is a minion, an undead minion. This is a demon, right? They have types, so I have minions on the board, right? And they have attack and health. So what they can, if I go face, they can do damage, right? So I do damage to their face. And if I do enough, put their life down to 0, I win the game. So see how my opponent tried to do damage to me, but they only got me down to 2 life. So now I can do damage to them, and I kill them before they kill me. Thus the win condition, right? Hope that helps. People laugh, but like it's this, but unironically, is what our win condition is. You know, there's a combo, dude. The combo Hearthstone has been dead. Like, you know what? You know why people like Reform Warlock? Because they like the win condition of play a 10-10 card that says win the game. Something in like chat's brain just understands this, right? They can't understand. Dude, the bias towards simplicity. Reform is still the best anti-control. It is a Divan. Like, I could build a control deck that beats, like, one, there aren't any, like, it's really good against Thief Priest. But it's not even good against our deck, because I just slammed Cho'Gall. Alright?
Malfurion!
Scenarios guide me to victory.
The hour of twilight. Feel our power!
Chat, 71% win rate today, by the way.
Job's done.
Maybe I should try Beharla. It's fun. Do you pretty much hard Bull Hooligan for Atlas or Stooge? You kind of do, actually. Well, you keep Cage Cranium against aggro, and you keep Unseen Atlas, and you keep Spire only if you have Unseen Atlas, or they're anti-aggro. Like, you'd keep... okay. So what are the... So, sometimes I keep Cage. I usually don't keep Stooge, actually. Other people do. I don't like Stooge as much. Yeah, I don't know. But you Unseen Atlas wins you is so high of a win rate because not only gets you a bunch of cards, but it makes all your cards cost less. So then you're just way more mana efficient. So early Unseen Atlas might get you like 8 mana worth of discount, you know?
Time waits for no one.
I see your weakness. I'm a pretty big deal in here.
Yeah, I find the easiest ways to win with this deck actually are either fast Spire or fast double Shrine into like giant soldiers of Cho'Gall. Chad, did we ever play another deck today? Like, finish this one up? Play something else? Trying to see what the meta is. Priest? We could play Priest. I mean, I've played... The funny thing is, like, I've played so much Priest that it doesn't feel new. But it's probably new for some people, you know?
Time runs out. The end is here.
The access is in here somewhere.
I can see.
Wait, I just won, dude? That was embarrassing for them. Dude, OTK Demon Hunter sounds like a lot of,